satellite. This is in the same position as the one last night, that real nasty one. So, it's just that the sun hasn't gone down. Or I should say the fake sun hasn't gone down yet. Your Octagon sun simulator. Swiss Templars. Your reptilians. Anyways, there's a satellite right there. It's real small, but it's changing color. You can always tell when they fucking change color. Yeah, they're watching you. They don't give a fuck. I always tell them, if you want me off the planet, just fucking kill me now. I don't give a fuck. I'd be glad to leave your fucking rock planet. Do me the favor, get me off this reptilian shithole. I don't give a fuck. Because I know I'm eternal. I don't know anybody anything. So if you want to fucking take me off this planet, do it now, bitch. Do it. Come on, Grays. Rockefeller. Swissies. Come on. What? You think I'm gonna save your fucking humanity from your Rev 1313 plans? Your little special plans so you can run off to the fucking moon? You do that already. Been doing all sorts of shit behind humanity's back. Why the fuck should I give a fuck? I'll just report into the Supreme God and say, hey, it's fucked up down there. The ball's in your court. This is the report that I have. Yeah, see? Here's a nasty one right there. You can only tell. It's a spider in the sky. Like I said, stop torturing me and just kill me. If you want me off your fucking rock planet, get me off of it. Fucking do it. I've seen your directed energy weapons, so you might as well just take care of it. I've seen all sorts of shit, people. The shit that people would probably run from. For some stupid reason, I just stand there and go, really? Come on, Lizzies. Let's go. Yeah, well. All I do is just, park my butt in one of your little fucking houses and pay the rent. Anyways, it's real faint. I don't think you'll see it, but it's there. I'm at this point where I don't really give a fuck. Y'all can suck my dick. You guys started this fucking war. I didn't do it. Not that I want to go to war. I don't want to go to war. But you started this esoteric, psychic fucking bullshit with me because you knew through my DNA that I would be able to spot you later on in fucking life. That's why you take blood from children, huh? You have to analyze the goddamn DNA. Yeah, I know you monkey asses. Because you knew certain people on this fucking planet would be able to spot you. Oh, wow. Come down here on a soul level and I gotta put up with shit like this. No wonder I couldn't hold a fucking job on this place. I just looked at you guys, I was like, is this how you run your operation? Backstabbing. It doesn't matter what job you got. Either it was restaurant, banking, fucking collections, shipping, distribution. It doesn't matter what fucking job you have. It's all backstabbing. Construction. But for some unknown reason, I went through your whole system, went all the way up to college, and then all of a sudden shit just went down south. You even sent your little fucking worshippers in my college, in my classes. Didn't you? Let's see. I have a story for you all. I was taking this class, and this one gentleman came up to me, and, you know, of course, me being naive and 20 years old, 21, the guy came up to me and said he was sick in the last few days, and he missed some important classes. So he goes, "Can I borrow your notes?" I said, "Sure, come with me to the library, and I'll Xerox, you know, the lesson, and you can use my notes to study from." Well, it came the day of the test, and I took the test, and then, you know, you get your paper back, and it says there from the professor, "Come and see me." So you go and see your professor, and they go, "Well, you know, your work is very similar to this other guy's work." And I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? He goes, "Well, I know you've been here faithfully every day and stuff, and I know that you show up every, you know, you do your work." And I go, "Yeah." I go, "Well, if you're questioning me on this test, why don't you test me now?" He goes, "No, that won't be necessary." And I said, "Yeah, well, what kind of grade do I get?" So he gave me the grade. I think I got a B or something, I don't know, or whatever. Well, anyways, what happened was this. He copied everything I had on my notes to try to get me kicked out of college for plagiarism. See, this is how these Masons fucking work. They already know the system, right? And then they use that against you. Oh, yeah. So later on, you know, after I had my meeting with the professor, this guy, you know, chased me down and says, "Hey, you know, I'm really sorry," you know, and I go, you know, but of course I was 20 something, and I was oblivious to, you know, the scheme that was going on behind closed doors. I had no clue about the Masons when I was in my 20s. I had no fucking clue. No fucking clue. I just was a faithful student who paid my bill, went to work, and studied hard to get my degree. This is how they operate. They infiltrate from within, you know. Just like World War II, from what I understand, they sent in these supposedly healthy, you know, doctors who cared about soldiers during World War II, and it was a way to I think, keep tabs on the concentration camps, where they were doing horrible experiments like MK Ultra. Oh yeah, they're Masons, the Swiss Templars. They're fucking pieces of shit, and not only that, they're reptilian. So anyways, I look back at it now and I go, holy shit. I'm, you know, going back to my college, and I think about how this motherfucker was part of the Masons. He was a gang stalker. He was there to destroy my fucking college career. I mean, I had my degree. That's not the thing. It's just that after all this gang stalking shit, I started looking back at my life. I'm like, this whole thing was, you know, to destroy me. To get me, you know, from, you know, not kicking ass. You know, and I remember my friends dropping me, like, really quickly. It's just weird. After so many years of high school and going out and partying with your friends and and they drop you like a rock, like you didn't exist. You don't mean anything to them. That's why I kick ass people. That's why I retaliate. That's why I go against them. That's why I get all the information I can to know my enemy. Art of war. Art of war. Know your enemy and keep them close. Art of war, people. Keep your enemies closer. So, you know, I know my neighbors don't give a fuck about me. They don't give a fuck. You know, all these lights over here, they're set up by the local municipalities as sun simulators to infiltrate my sleeping consciousness. My REM cloning. Yeah, they're fucking pieces of shit. So like I said, you know, if you want to take me off this planet, do it now. Because I think quite frankly, us TIs, we're a little bored and we've seen enough. We're already fucking bored. You're not educating us on anything. You're not showing anything about love. It's all about stalking, harassment, and destruction. That's all it is. Because you're reptilian. And your earth god, oh yeah, that's Lucifer, and he plays the double, which is Jesus. Yeah, he's a sack of shit too. He has many names. It's the Inky, Siva, Jesus, Michael. He's a fucking spider. He's a shapeshifter. Copper-based DNA. And I'd say about 600,000 years ago, there was a fucking war. And he rolled out with a third of the angels. That's what we're dealing with. The Greys, in my opinion, are part of his legion. Yeah. And then you got people who worship him, which is probably, what, 98% of the population? So, anyhow, just another night, you know, to show you my little satellites in the sky and how they stalk me still. I don't get any sleep at night. I wake up with horrible marks all over my body. Oh yeah, and by the way, they've zapped me like, in the last week, this past week, they've zapped me really hard. And like, I'm getting like these scabs, like Morgellons. And I'm healing them with aloe vera. With an aloe vera plant, just go cut one. I put some on my skin. And it's healing up slowly, but, you know. At first I thought it was like a zit, and then I started popping it, but nothing was coming out. So I know it was the Morgellons, because no fluid was coming out. Because I thought, oh, I'm just gonna pop this thing, you know. Nope, it's part of the directed energy weapon that they do at nighttime. So because they hate me. Well, if you hate me so fucking much, do something about it. Solve the equation and get me out of the equation, because I'm already sick of your fucking planet. If you're gonna kill me, do it now. So that I can move on and you can have your fucking slave society. Your clones. You know? And your robots. Your octagon robots. Swissies. Rockefeller fucks. Lizard, Al Gore, Senator Lindsey Graham, McCain, Hillary Clinton, and Rihanna. Oh yeah, I haven't forgotten about Hollywood either, because they're lizards too. You got a shitload of nest. There's a nest full of them over there in Hollywood. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I saw, like, this video or a trailer of A Quiet Place. That's pretty nasty fucking alien you got in that show. So, and you know how they defeat the alien is with frequency. It's like I told you all. Light, color, and sound is what we're made of. And the way they attack us is through light, color, and sound. That's because that's our DNA. Our DNA is really amazing. But they have weaponized it. And in the movie, I'm just going to spill it out. The aliens, if you're able to get a high-pitched frequency and just send the frequency out, it'll stun the aliens, and then you have a chance to put a fucking bullet in its head. Yeah. Like I said, keep your fucking enemies close, man. An EMP, high-pitched frequency. Like I said, light, color, and sound. That's what we're made of.